Welcome back again to the Leading Force with Sikh Arts and Film and Foundation. With us we have Master Tilochan Singh Ji. Sardar Sahab, please tell us about your role as the guiding light, as we all see it, into this organization. You are one of the most respected, almost across the parliament party lines, and revered personality. How do you see your role as the guiding light of this organization? You are the patron, you are the honorary patron also.
They are too good to give this name to me. I am just involved in a sense that first when I came to know what they are doing, I was so happy because as you started this program, the Sikh came to USA 100 years back. Yeah. And in last centenary, the Sikhs concentrated themselves for economic benefit, and with the money they earned, they set up good gurdwaras. All over America, they are beautiful Sikh temples. But those are for our worship purposes. There still remain anxiety among the people of America, who are they? And what for they carry this turban? What is their shape? Whom they believe? What is their way of worship? So all these were there. So I am very happy that at the turn of the century, many organizations wanted to do it. There have been individuals and a group of people, as you named, Dr. Kapani. But this is one organization which is totally non-religious, non-political. And they adopted a new method which is popular. True. Because after all, we are to approach whom? Who can go through only TV shows, movies? Because even book reading is not popular. And they selected themselves, this is the theme. And with their giant efforts, I must praise Bindra's family first, Sarichar Singh Bindra, that how he inculcated this habit among his children. And how then they got such a good team. And there is no one leader or one above, they are all equal. That's what my association with them I have seen. But what have they done? It is still a drop in the ocean. Because American people are so fast moving, and this is the one country where worldwide people watch them. They are still to be educated. Yes. You see, one factor we have ignored, and which I am pleading always, that in the Second World War, it was America, all British allies, they fought against the forces which were destroying democracy. And the Sikhs at that time, a so small minority, 90,000 Sikhs died while fighting with the allied forces. True. So this much sacrifice by the Sikhs for America, for UK, for Europe, Germany, is France, not a small factor. Certainly. So this Americans should know that when there was need to defend democracy, we came forward. And how we shed our blood.
So does it make you feel proud that the first governor in America is a Punjabi, the second governor is a Punjabi?
1952, Dileep Singh Saun was the first Asian, first Indian, first Sikh to be elected into the House of Representatives. That was a big thing. Yep. Then a governor, then another Punjabi, Jindal. Yep. After all, we don't believe in Hindu and Sikh and Punjab. Even a Muslim, Punjabi, when they go out of India or Pakistan, they are one community. That is called our, she say, the brotherhood between us. Yeah. So Punjabis and Sikh Dharma, as Teji has very well said, we never discriminate. Actually, our religion, Guru Nanak message was, treat everybody as equal. That is why Gurdwara has 4 doors. Anybody come, anybody, we. But the need base still is that we must carry on, because now in last, I think, 25 years back, 3 Sikhs in California have won Guinness. They have gone their name in the Guinness Book of Records in production of agriculture goods. Correct. So this is not a small thing in America. Yeah. The 3 Sikhs, you see, who are agriculturists, they have gone in Guinness Book and they are Americans. So they have brought, and similarly Company, father of the fiber. So there are Sikhs who have done so much, and they have taken upon themselves now. And let other organizations should also, there should be this competition between the organizations. We want more and more. There are many good Sikh organizations, but some are more for political slogans.
Well, everybody has a different mandate,
But
and
we still want that here the Sikhs, we are minority, but our also duration in the country is not longer. So we must first educate people about our religion, about our culture, about our history, and the sacrifices we made. Teji has done very well last time that he organized a giant meeting with the Jews. Now Jews have suffered maximum. You see, they have for the defense of their religion. I think the maximum maybe 1,000 people died. Similarly, Sikhs. So we have some common, you can say, history in that way, that how we suffer for protection of dharma. So these things are required, and this organization, God bless them, every year they do a new thing. That's why
you are also a member of parliament, elected official in India, and as I said, you are very highly respected there. Has it come to your mind, despite being what you just said, so much accomplishments in US and including Canada, we still face the discrimination of the pagdi? And of course, now recently the law has been passed in New York. The Mayor Bloomberg actually made it a law. Do you intend, when you come here, go and meet some of the local congressmen, some of the policymakers, to explain to them what this means to us and it's not in their way, while with the same particular community who defended France, Germany, UK, Canada, and even some of them are in American forces, what is the issue and why can't they be allowed the freedom to carry themselves they want? Have you got some such agendas when you are here?
no, this agenda is a permanent agenda. You see, after all, Sikh, who are Sikhs? If we go abroad, we are the Indians. Actually, the Sikh is the flag bearer of India. Wherever is a Sikh moving on a Broadway, he is an Indian going. So we carry that flag that we are the Indian. And whenever we are being deprived of something, it's a duty of the government of India also to come forward strongly, to defend us. After all, this turban ban in France is a big issue that not resolved. I have been following it. I met the President of France, I met the Prime Minister of France, many, but still it is unresolved. And the similar things happening at many airports while the security checkup, Sikhs suffer a lot. So American people, there are many Sikh organizations, Justice for Sikh, Sikh Coalition, they have been doing good job. And we also want that the local government should read and see the pictures of Sikh. As I mentioned, right, that if Sikh wear in turban, at that time a special order was issued that helmet is not required for a Sikh, having our religious feeling. Otherwise, every soldier in the field used to have a hat. So at that time, America, Eisenhower was the head of the Allies. He issued orders that a Sikh soldier will not have a hat because this is not in their religion. So such things happened, American knew. But we have to put forward these historical happenings and where we fought together and what are the Sikh. So I think the Indian embassies also need more to work on these things. Sikhs do on their own. Every day we fight, we organize demonstrations. But here it's a diplomatic war. Diplomacy has to work.
So Teji, what Sardar Sahab is saying is an extraordinary task, and you chose, like you said, films to convey that. How do you select these films? What is the basis? What are the themes that interest you? Do you come into them from the time they're incubated and go into production, or they're already created and submits to you the theme and then you choose from there?
This question can be better answered by Paul Johar. Paul is the chair of the film festival. To give you a broad idea, there's a call for submissions, which is given perhaps about 6 to 8 months before the film festival. Then various filmmakers apply, they register for the films. We have also made our own films, like Flying Six is one of our own films. We have co-sponsored quite a few films. And
when you say we, means
the foundation.
Yeah, foundation. Okay.
So broadly speaking, and as the time goes by, more and more filmmakers are taking a keener interest in making movies.
And what kind of themes you look at?
Well, the themes are anything on or about Sikhs. So few movies are made by Sikhs, and most of them are made by non-Sikhs and many by Westerns.
I was just going to ask you, it's not, last year also we felt that all the movies were not made by Sikhs, Punjabis. They were also non-Punjabi, non-Sikhs and non-Indians included.
That's a healthy sign.
Yeah,
I
very
think
good.
that's their victory.
Yeah.
And it's a great
PBS has
success.
made the movies, BBC has made the movies, individuals have made the movies. We are showing one movie this year which is made by 2 Spanish people, and that's talking about human trafficking, where how they are taking innocent people from Punjab and got them stranded in Spain. So, for example, that's one of the movies that we're showing this Friday. So movies comprise of issues in America. They also talk about issues in India. We showed movies last year about farmer suicide in India,
Yes,
which is a
suicide.
big thing.
Farmer suicides.
There is also female infanticide. We showed movies about it. We also show movies which are very positive. For example, Vikas Khanna made a movie on Langar, the institution of Langar, which is so wonderful that you must have seen New York
Sure,
Times.
yeah, it's on my
gave
desk
a-
right
yeah,
now.
gave wonderful
first-
coverage
yes.
in the New York Times about it, no? And even President Obama was supposed to go there. We were greatly disappointed once he changed his plans to visit the Golden Temple.
Yeah.
But the fact is, the institution of Langar is great. So we are trying to cover various areas.
Now, you give some awards to the movies in a certain order of grading eventually. This is the best movie or some things like that.
No, every movie gets an award. There's a showing fee and there is award.
Okay.
So there's a showing fee that every movie gets, and then besides that, the movie that wins gets an award.
Now, how do you figure out wins? Is there a jury?
We have judges that judge the movies.
So it's by the jury who selects the best movie.
Yeah.
There's no popular awards.
There's no popular. It's basically judges who decide. And we have some very high-end judges. So last year, one of the judges was Vicky Mabry, who's a news reporter on ABC.
Right.
We had I think Robert Dupont, who he's involved with Emmys and theater. So very high-end.
And who is the
directors.
target audience for you?
Well, our target audience is, it's everybody actually. If you go and see again, the thing is initially when the film festival started, it was to educate people about Sikhs.
Right.
Now it's become a much bigger mandate. We not only want to educate people about Sikhs, but we talk about Sikh culture, issues that are affecting Sikhs globally. We're talking about things that matter to us here as well as in India and across the globe. And our targeted audience is everyone. For example, by the way, when we have the film festival going on, over 40 to 50% people are non-Sikhs. But a simple example is my wife, who started attending the film festival 4 years ago, and after she finished the film festival, she was, oh my God, I'm never ever again going to miss this film festival because I learned so much about Sikhs that I did not know. So you talk about target audience. So I think we need to educate our own families as well as Americans or anybody else. So that is your target audience, basically.
Yeah. Well, we'll come back to that question again to discuss about the target audience and how potentially to grow it after a short break.
Sure.
We'll be right back after this short break. Stay right there.